again, where are you closing out to? Jaren Jackson's got to say something. It's on Jaren Jackson to say to send him right. So you're up, your closeout is forcing him here where there's no place to go. But where's the communication on any of this? Stop giving up 2-on-1s. Look at this. You get up, you push this guard out. I have backside help right here on Siakam's roll. Skip pass, I can recover. Okay, but why are you in the business of giving up 2-on-1s? Again, we have help here. Why are you getting... This player's going to clear out the floor. So again, you got to be angling your body. And again, this player's got to say something. Okay, he's got to get us back to the baseline too. But you got to send him here. Stunt, recover. I mean, come on, man. Like... This is that idiot drop coverage, but we will work with it this time. This player needs to stay up, okay, in a defensive stance. If you don't have to move your feet inwards, you'll be fine. But you got to stay up because you got to stunt and then recover, okay? Why is this player backpedaling in the gaps? Look at this. This player's backpedaling. So how are you going to go from the paint to the wing? Here's where you get killed. You have no gap help. You're just giving up a 2-on-1. So again, why can't we push this guard out? I can have backside help here because this guard's over here. Skip pass recovery. Like, look, you're just giving up a 2-on-1? What? God, for the love of God, stop leaning towards this screen. Fred, you want Fred VanVleet to use this screen. So our ball screen defense will execute. But you're leaning towards the screen. You just got cooked. And it's this freaking fascination with 2-on-1s. Up, backside help here. This player guards these players 2 passes away. Like, why are you giving up 2-on-1s constantly? What are you doing? Why? This is just like this is a speechless moment. Why can't I get up and keep this guard out of the lane? I have backside help right here. Skip pass, recover. Like, you just give this guard the lane. So now look. Now this player's got to step up here, and this kick-out pass is way too easy. I mean, it's just... Oh, my God. We already know by watching this game so far that the Grizzlies are totally unprepared and lack attention to detail. So here's another example of that. If you are switching the screen, this player's first of all got to say something. You've got to say that you're switching, because you can never assume that this player's just going to switch onto the screener. So what is going on then here? Well, if you're Danny Green, you should never be fronting the post with absolutely no backside help. You should already be underneath Siakam and battling for real estate. But okay, you finally do. Stop. Look at this space. You need to get right up into Siakam. So he's catching this ball away from the paint. Battle for real estate. Where Siakam catches it is everything. You do nothing. So look, he's catching this in the paint. Good night. This is mind-bogglingly unbearable. How does anybody watch this Grizzlies team play? Hedge. Backside help here. You're fine. You give up a 2-on-1. Do you think something different's going to happen here? God, the Grizzlies are absolute trash. This is another drop coverage off of a ball screen. So here's how this burns you, because it's going to end up turning into a switch. So look what happens here. So this player can't guard Fred VanVleet. Okay? So you switched. You know how you can actually get away with a mismatch on the perimeter like this? Is if this player here is saying, send Fred VanVleet right. There's no place to go. There's no place to go. But there's no communication. The Grizzlies are total trash. Not all 5 Grizzlies can just either stare at the shot or go for an offensive rebound. So you're Jaren Jackson here. You're not going for the offensive rebound. Then get back. Get back. You can always get back in the play if somehow there's an offensive rebound. But you just stand here, and this is going to happen all the time. It's just tiring. Watching the Grizzlies is just exhausting. Okay, this player here, you can be in the gaps. Right foot parallel to the block, but you also have to be level to your man right here. It's the same thing, because when VanVleet comes this way, there's a second defender. I can stunt. I don't have to move my feet. I can recover. But this Grizzlies player's starting out doubling, which, you know, is fine. Different things have to happen. But then he just backs off. It's a mismatch on the perimeter. Really, it's just sad. I feel bad for the Grizzlies players, the fans. It's just atrocious. Get up. Move this guard out. Backside help right here. Okay? Like, You continue to give up 2-on-1s. What are you... do you think anything different's going to happen? You double team Scotty Barnes down low, you got to rotate, okay? So look what happens here on this right now. Okay, stop. So right now this player is going to have to rotate. If this ball goes here, you got to rotate. Same thing here. And Jaren Jackson's just going to come to the corner, and it's fine. But, you know, it's the Grizzlies, and they're so unprepared. It's sick. How do the players and the... How do people find this acceptable? It's not. Up. Fred VanVleet out. Backside help. Look at... Why am I giving Fred VanVleet a wide open jumper? 3, I should say. That's not acceptable. Cannot get comfortable with Scotty Barnes being here. You need to get up right now and battle for real estate and initiate contact. You got to get him out of the paint. But this Grizzlies player is comfortable. Look at this. You're just letting Scotty Barnes catch this right in the paint. Good night. Horrible switch by the Grizzlies, but, you know, wouldn't expect anything less. Right now, this player's got to get underneath the screener immediately, and this player's got to come up immediately. You cannot wait. Look at this. Look at the waiting. This big... Why is Desmond Bane not switched yet? Now this player is going to have to delay coming up to take Malachi Flynn. So what does that mean? Now he's playing off his front foot. Turn out the lights. Be sprinting and get beneath the three-point line. Why is that? Let's take a look. Stop. Desmond Bane's hugging the three-point line. You need to move in. Again, this player comes this way. I can stunt. I don't have to move my feet, recover. But, you know, the Grizzlies being unprepared is about the least shocking thing ever. Okay, you're already late to get out to Siakam. Why are you allowing Siakam to go where there's no help? Look at this. Angle your body. There's no place to go. What are you doing? So now everyone's got to collapse at the rim. If you are this Grizzlies player here, it doesn't matter that I can't see who you're guarding. You always sprint to the three-point line. Why you jog? What is Desmond Bane doing? Look at this. If you're here, if you had sprinted back and you're here, there's no place for Siakam to go. But, you know, the Grizzlies are utter garbage. This is never how you guard away from the ball. You get your back to the baseline and you slide in. Now when Barnes comes this way, there's no place to go. Stunt, recover. Don't have to move my feet. Look at this gap you just gave up. You're trash. There's like 100 things wrong with this play. It's the Grizzlies, of course there is. But if you're Jaren Jackson, you got to just slide your feet with Scotty Barnes. Okay, this gamble here is a total... Look at this. You gamble right there, so now you're off balance. And Scotty Barnes has that.